First pick Zenith. Me personally, I do not know how they play on it, but
I have not spec'd, I don't think, either of these people's matches this tournament. I know I haven't spec'd Connie. Maybe I did one of Shadow's, but curious to see how this goes. Settings are all good. And here we go.
Ready, set, go.
Both get the super speed. Both gonna kamikaze for a gem or two.
But
Shadow with
Shadow
a slight
gets-
lead and a great mega. This match is being brought to you by Jacob Squared Casting. We
yeah.
have a blue Connie. Oh, what a blast by Shadow.
Oh,
Didn't have the height from Connie and would have needed to stay on a bit to go up and get it. 18-6 for him so far. This is on Connie's pick. Gonna use the gyro here.
oh, spawn for Connie, but not
Another
a lot
blue.
of another blue.
Oh, Connie
means
missed it.
Shadow gets it.
I don't know if
Sad.
that's a ping issue or they just missed it entirely, but man. Good line
Oh,
from the
spawn,
meta.
nice line from Connie there. Another close
Good
spawn.
Got the lead back to around 10 after those two blue misses, and outside of those, they've basically been even. Lead is 8.
Going for the last spread, did pay off.
Connie's little fumble, but lead is still 9. Good line for Shadow there. Connie gonna take the yellow. Shadow pops the mega and is gonna get there. Lead closer to 15 now. Connie prepping, Shadow prepped. All for a spawn, that's not very good. Shadow gets a nice line there. Connie left to pick up the rest. They split it. Both have a super speed here. Shadow falls. Connie dives for a gem or two. And gonna blast Shadow off, but it's not gonna be for a ton of value. Still some though, and the lead is 7. Connie with the gyro here. Shadow with the double super speed gonna get the blue. And a yellow, and the other yellow. Great spawn for him. After Connie looked like they had the better prep. And lead is about 15. Oh, another blue. Shadow hits the trim. Connie gonna get the blue, but gonna dive off for it. Shadow gets on, but has to super speed to stay up and gonna go out of bounds with that. Connie has cut the lead to 4. Another blue. Shadow with a super speed. Gonna get it. Connie just misses it. And gonna need to get both yellows too. Connie is gonna get both yellows. Lead is 3. She actually equalizes that spawn. Very good game so far. Connie gets the yellow. Shadow 3 reds. Lead is 4.
Not a
Shadow
close
gonna
spawn,
use the super
but
speed.
oh,
Not gonna do
missed
a
the
ton,
swim.
but we'll keep him up in the air to get most of the spawn. Lead still 4. 2 minutes left. Oh, Connie screws up a little. But she has a line here. Oh, and gets blasted off, which actually might be good for her to prep here. As that line was way too nice to, you know, not just swoop in one, and then she would have been prepped.
Nice
still
trim
first
bounce
for the
from
spawn.
ShadowVisions to get back in the game.
Oh, Shadow commits to this area and slips, and Connie's going to be first to this spawn, but not going to do a ton with it. Maybe a couple point advantage for her on that spawn. Shadow again, over here. Stays on this time. Connie misses the yellow, but Shadow misses everything. So both players, big swing and miss on that spawn, but Shadow gets a nice line to win that. Lead is 7. Lead has not really been above 10 in quite a while.
Oh, a close spawn for Shadow.
Kind of
It's their
unintentional ramp hit there, and very nice from him to stay control on that. Lead is 8. Able to get out of there with a super jump. Connie first to this spawn, gonna dive for a yellow. Shadow gonna do the same. Connie gonna respawn quicker, but Shadow with the mega has another one as well, and gonna knock Connie backwards into the ice. That is brutal, but luckily for her, spawn is only reds. Connie with the gyro to get a gem or 2, but Shadow used the super speed. Lead is 8. He's gonna be first to this spawn. stays on. Connie dives for a red or two, and lead is 10 with 20 seconds left. Connie needs a blue here. Shadow misses the yellow, but so does Connie. And Shadow's going to rebound and get it, and that lead is now up to 15, and that's going to be game. Close spawn here. Shadow able to get a yellow, that's going to seal it. Great game from Connie, but just could never pull ahead. Well played from Shadow. 127 to 110. And I think Shadow needs to confirm the scores. Actually, either of them do. Okay. So, back to, I'm assuming, Nurum. I know some people choose diversions. But I don't know. Lots of people on, and no one able to do anything about it.
Wow.
I actually have no idea what server we're going into, so we will wait for confirmation on that.
Shadow picked up 22 super speeds, but Connie only 13.
Connie was never even within, like, 1 or 2. There was always a lead for Shadow. Okay, we are going to Divergence.
Shadow picks Megas, a blast-heavy map, which she's probably would be good at.
That is a good pick from him, but it is on ping disadvantage. Let's pull it up. I have someone blocking the computer screen right now.
Of course. Connie with her iconic Sun Sahur. My god.
Alright, so match 2 on Mega. Shadow's pick, very blast heavy. Here we go.
Ready, set,
Okay, good, all the settings.
go.
One yellow spawn here, both take different routes. Shadow gonna use the Ultra Blast, but not be able to get up and get the yellow. Will wall hit up and get it, but Connie with a 1 point advantage for this spawn. Shadow without a blast for this one, but with a super jump. Able to snipe the blue, very nice. And gets the yellow as well, wins that spawn handily. Now they're both gonna get a blast. Actually, Shadow, again, not gonna get a blast.
Oh, low
Connie
spawn for both. Connie right on top
so
of the
far,
yellow.
but Shadow goes and gets one. Oh, great position here
Another
from him
blue,
with the blast, and
and
another
Shadow.
beautiful shot. That is not that easy.
Another blue.
Here, Shadow.
Stuck in a
Oh,
trench,
what a
but-
steal by
oh,
Connie.
missed.
I thought they were at least going to share that, but Connie's going to have that one to herself. Lead is about 5. Shadow going to be first to this spawn. Going to take the yellows on the square
Bottom
bricks.
section.
Connie not, yes, able to
Super
blast up there, but not really going to get much for it. Has the super speed here. Can she get near the blue? Yes. But Shadow, with the blast here, gonna, I think, share the blue. Yeah, they share it. Both prep the gyro. Shadow right next to the spawn, but does a weird double edge hit. And Connie's gonna get there first and get the bulk of it, and she's gonna take a very brief lead. Now tied again. Spawn over here, kind of tough to decide what to do. Connie gonna go up.
Shadow overcommits and falls off.
Connie has a 2-point lead here, gonna retreat to the main area, but use her blast. Have a
Another
blue here.
blue?
Shadow gonna, oh, too much airtime.
Oh,
Connie takes the lower route and gets the blue. And gonna take her time here to get a power up. Gonna prep the gyro.
Nice. 8-point
Might be
lead
left
for
in the
Connie
air when the
after
spawn
almost
happens. Nope,
half
not
the
really.
game. Shadow
Connie
getting
gonna go up
both
and
of
get
the
the red.
yellows.
Shadow gets both yellows and a blue here. Connie.
Whiffs it.
Interesting method. It's going to
Oh,
work.
but still
She has
gets
had
it.
3 amazing blue steals in a row, and it looks like we have a full spawn of expired reds over there. So Connie has a 10-point lead. Shadow gonna steal the super speed. Very nice, but it's not gonna be for much. Just all red spawn. Kind of a mess. But he is first to it. Gonna get the advantage. Lead still about 10. It's at 9. Another blue. Connie has super speed. Shadow has super jump and a blast. He's gonna just go for the yellow. Connie gets the blue with ease. Probably best for Shadow there to try and equalize. Lead is 12 though. Connie does come up on top. Another blue here. Shadow has super speed and blast. Connie misses the blue and Shadow's gonna get it and he's gonna respawn next to the spawn as well. So he is going to cut this lead. We have a blue on top. Blue. Shadow with the gyro. He's going to get it. Gonna fall off a little, but get back on. This game is extremely close. Connie with a 2-point lead. Now down to 1. Shadow has taken the lead by 1. My goodness, the blues are going to decide this game. Currently tied on the blues.
Nice
Connie to the spawn first. Shadow right behind. Connie with a very slight edge there, and Shadow falls to the side, but Connie hits the edge and gets blasted off in midair. Only gonna be able to get 1 yellow from that spawn. Now it's gonna have to prep. So Shadow takes a 3-point lead on that spawn. And back to the bricks we go. Connie gonna get blasted off again. Shadow doesn't make it to the top and gets blasted off again as well. 2-point gain for him, now 3. Shadow gonna pick up an expired and get the gyro. Very interesting. He's gonna fall off, save the blast, get the super speed, and gonna super speed up, but not get much. Connie with the advantage on this spawn. 2-point lead for her. Shadow gonna go up here and get an expired rep, but doesn't have a ton of time to do so. Oh, and the spawn was right next to him. And Connie hits the trim. Shadow's gonna get this spawn first. Blasts Connie off, and he has a huge advantage here. He might take this game. Connie falls off again. The nerves in the final seconds. Oh my goodness, she was in such good position to win that, but Shadow takes advantage of her mistake in the last 10 seconds and takes that entire spawn. And she was just called Connie, which is very rude. So back to Ashburn. Shadow with the
Connie picking base
here,
and hill.
looking to close this game out. After 2
Probably
very
a
good
Hail
matches.
Mary. What do you think, Jacob? Is that a good map for Connie?
What'd she pick? Let's see.
Base and hill.
Well, she can't get blasted, and she's generally been playing pretty well movement-wise, so I think it's a pretty good choice. Definitely, you know, as a skilled player, what you want to pick to have an advantage when your opponent is the better person with aggression. Because there is none to be found here. The cat is swatting at the mouse cursor on Basin Hill. Alright, I know some of the settings like to turn themselves off. Yes, they did. Okay. So, Connie's pick of Basin Hill. She looks to claw this series back. Shadow looks to take a commanding sweep on a match I kind of thought already happened. Although Shadow's so behind, I can't really keep up anymore. But, to his credit, playing a match now and playing very well. 2 pretty close wins. I forgot exactly how much Xena was by, but I know Connie played fairly well. And here we go on Basin Hill.
Ready. Set.
Shadow gonna be out of sorts with no blasts or megas here, but I'm sure he's used to this by now. Connie dive bombs for 1 yellow, but falls off. He's gonna have the advantage on the spawn, though. Shadow not gonna make it up for that yellow, and Connie takes a line, but... Oh, gonna go back for the yellow... No, gonna leave it. All close spawns so far. Nice movement by Shadow, gonna get that yellow as well, and the game is tied.
Nice little line from Connie, getting 4 of the yellows.
Still very
What
close
a
spawns
close
and no
spawn.
blue yet. Connie with a pretty big lead on these last two, and has a super speed to get this last yellow. Shadow is struggling a tiny bit with the routing, but I mean a tiny bit for him is most players' best days. He's gonna have a nice path here to the blue. Connie's gonna miss it, and Shadow's gonna miss it too.
Oh, both of them with
Connie
it.
gonna get
and
the
Connie's
blue.
gets it.
And it spawns again, and she's in great position, and she has a pretty big lead here. 2-0 on blues as well. Lead of 15. But that does not
14.
last very long on this map. On a map like Stadium, these spawns are structured to where it's a lot harder to get a huge advantage on one, but on base and hill, you can get an entire one in 5 seconds. And Shadow's already done just that, the lead's 6. Although, Connie gets a nice spawn here, and the lead's back at 12. It just oscillates so much that you can't really, you know, put any weight on it. Connie with a 14-point lead now. Shadow first to this spawn, but kind of super speeds in the wall. It's going to happen a lot on this map. Really have to do as many of your super speeds off ramps as possible, like you just did now.
Uses
Connie, nice grab on that yellow and stays controlled, but Shadow going to have the better positioning the rest of the spawn. And he's going to have a super speed here. Going to be more vertical than horizontal, though, and Connie's going to get to the spawn first and get 4 out of 5. Very nicely done. Lead is back up to 20. 2 minutes left. That's not a ton of time, but
completely
it's enough.
whiffs your super speed.
Oh, not going to need it for this spawn, though. That said, Shadow going to have the advantage to it. Lead is 14. Oh, now to 16. Shadow close to this spawn.
Nice little super speed here from
Nice
Connie.
line from him. Lead is 12. Shadow has a super speed. Connie doesn't. Connie gets one, but Shadow's gonna get the blue. Connie needs to stay on and get the rest of the yellows, and she's largely going to, but they're gonna share the last couple. Lead is 9. Shadow with a nice super speed and shock absorber. Going to get the slightly better end of the spawn, 3-2. Lead is 9. He's gonna overcommit for that yellow. Connie, ooh, I might have kind of camped that one for a few seconds. Connie gonna, oh, she's just gonna barely miss the blue. But she's gonna get it, because Shadow not in position for it either. Connie with a huge lead here, 24 points with 45 seconds left. Is that gonna be enough? Now up to 28 points. Provided 3 blues don't spawn in a row, I think she has
for
this.
one single
Really
yellow.
well played from her, and a great pick. Shadow definitely has looked mortal here. Yeah, 15 seconds left, lead is still 20. Connie Bear position to spawn. That's gonna do it.
And we have a game.
So we have a game 4. I don't remember how Shadow's previous series went, but Connie really well played. And going to beat him by 24 on base and hill. Not gonna have
Nicely
another pick, but
done,
we'll have to
Connie.
kind of take into account how that went if it goes to randomizer, you know, for drafting. But we go back to Divergence, where she'll have ping advantage on Shadow's pick. Shadow had a really smart pick of Megas with all the blasts, and it wasn't really a huge advantage for him on that, but, see what he pulls out here. He's never been one to have, like, super strong picks, he's just super strong in general. And a lot of his losses have come on his picks. So let's see what he pulls out here. You look at the match report, and Shadow had, like, a 2-point lead with 30 seconds, and that was it. Connie got 2 blues after, and pretty much held a 10 to 20 point lead the entire time. Very nice from her. Shadow probably in a little shock after that. See what he's gonna go with here. Still waiting on his pick. I'm guessing he kind of wasn't set in stone, so debating his options.
What would you think would be a good pick for Shadow?
Anything with aggression. Basin Hill is the least aggressive map in the entire pool, and Connie won by 20. So, have to get back to his meta here, and I think he will. Because most maps have at least some aggression. He had no achievements on that map. Although, granted, one of Connie's was picked up a super bounce. So, kind of a participation trophy. Okay. Shadow picks Promontory. Interesting. Frost, obviously, you can
Very
just keep host.
speedy map.
Just make... Oh, you got the settings on, okay. This is a map where I either play like Frostfire or play like Deathlora. The last couple matches I've played more like Frostfire, but the couple before that, more Deathlora. Shadow gonna BRB, hopefully not for too long. Usually just a bathroom break in these types of scenarios, so we will wait on him. When you're coasting on Promontory, you know, nice movement, using the megas on the slopes, getting the spawns early, it's a really fun map. When you're not, it's the worst ever. It's really inconsistent for me. I don't think I'd ever pick it because I just know if I do, I would play like Deathlora. Okay, well that wasn't too long, and here we go. ShadowVisions still match point after a loss on Basin Hill to Connie
Go.
on his pick of Promontory, looking to take the series. Connie gets there first, but hits off the platform and gets blasted away from the
all
yellow.
of the material.
So big
Nothing.
advantage from Shadow on that spawn. He's going to pick up a super speed. Connie with a super jump. Shadow
One of the
thought he was going to hit a wall there, but very nicely done. But Connie ties the game. We have a spawn underground. Both have the mega. Shadow going to get mega'd, but hit into the blue. So that mega from Connie actually probably screwed her over. She's going to get most of the rest of the spawn, but still, wow. Another underground blue.
Spawn.
They both have the blast. How are they going to use it? Connie blasts Shadow into the blue, and just horrible, horrible luck from her so far. Shadow right next to this spawn gets all the yellows, and a big lead from him to start out that just incredibly unlucky.
Mega marble.
He's gonna have the mega here.
Nice hit.
Gonna get, oh my goodness, obliterated by Connie, who can get as much of the spawn as she wants and needs to get it all, and it's gonna respawn. Shadow not in position, gonna get the yellow, but that's it. Lead down to 10. Avoids Connie's mega, but does wall hit in order to get the mega. Connie with the gyro here. Shadow does not have great momentum, so Connie should get this blue. Ooh, screws up a little, but gonna get it. Shadow does the same thing.
Where is he? Where is that
Connie's gonna take the lead here. She's gonna have the mega to get up here as well, but Shadow very close to this spawn. But Connie doing very well so far. Gets mega'd by Shadow, and that is gonna be brutal. Shadow with VIP access to this spawn. She actually manages to get back in time to get a yellow, and she still has a lead. She super speeds back under, and the spawn is above ground. And Shadow's gonna get there first.
What is Connie doing?
She thought the spawn was under. She actually does steal the mega from Shadow, but he can just go up and get this one. Oh, another
blue spawn
blue under here. Shadow in great position. Shadow gonna get it. My goodness, this has been quite the game. Connie with just some brutal moments. But when they're not brutal moments, she's been playing incredibly well. Gonna get the mega here. Shadow with about a 5-point lead.
Waste on the edge.
Connie has the mega here. Nicely done to control herself. Gonna get some of the yellows, but Shadow gonna get the mega and decent on the rest of the spawn. And gonna have the mega here to get the blue, but Connie, what a grab! Doesn't stay on though. But Shadow only gonna get a couple reds. This game is good as tied. It is tied. Connie pops the mega and it hits Shadow all the way off. The megas have completely decided this game, and Connie won that one.
Is to waste time now.
Both have a mega here. Connie gonna camp. Shadow gonna be a little closer to this spawn. Both have the Mega. Oh, and he hits off.
Hits the edge, but Shadow does too, which allows Connie misses the second yellow.
Pretty close spawn there. Not much to say. Connie with the Mega here. Can she control herself? Yes, lands on the red, but able to land there. Who's gonna get the Mega? Shadow gonna blast Connie off, but she is gonna get the Mega, so Shadow will... Oh, Shadow already has a Mega, fair enough. Gonna use it here, gonna control himself. Very nicely done. Kind of awkward with the spin there. Blast Connie off. That is pretty big, but she's able to get back on. Lead is 5. She's gonna leave that gem. Shadow... Oh! Underground spawn. Connie in better position. Shadow gonna come in from the side. Has a line of yellows here, but gonna be disrupted by Connie, who gets 2 of them. Does get the super jump, so Connie wisely gets out. 30 seconds left. We have a blue. Shadow in slightly better position. He's gonna wall hit in and get under and get the blue. And he's gonna take a small lead here of 2 points. Gonna get the super speed. This spawn gonna be above ground. Shadow gonna be first to it. Gets 2 yellows. That is huge. I think he has this.
And that looks like
Connie
the end
needs
of
to
the
get this
game.
red. It's gonna be a respawn. Connie takes it! Oh my god!
Wins
What a
fucking one.
fucking-
Absolute cinema.
A last second double spawn for Connie, and she wins it in the final seconds. And she has taken ShadowVisions
Super
to
unlucky with
randomizer.
that.
That is an achievement in itself. So we'll stay here for the time being as we look to see who chooses what for the advantages here. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Connie had Blast there as well. Holy shit. I'm uploading this match
Good.
right after.
Very
These
nicely
are correct.
done from Connie.
Someone needs to confirm the scores, please. Okay. You look at the graph, it is up and down. Shadow had an 18-point lead to start it off. Connie had a brief, about a 6-point lead in the middle of the game. And then Shadow took about a 10-point lead. Then Connie led for most of the final 2 minutes. Shadow took a lead at the end with the blue. And then it just goes straight down for Connie on that last spawn with a couple yellows.
Wow. That one minus 12 for one spawn for Connie.
I believe Connie chooses server advantage. For some reason it doesn't show, but I think I know how it works. Interesting pool.
Yes.
I think there's something to be said about it. I don't know if it's anything good.
Banned. Marble Agility Core is banned by Shadow?
Interesting, as
Very
he's the
aggressive
melee
map.
player. I don't know, maybe she wasn't feeling it. So Shadow gonna get to choose Treasure Box or Triumvirate. On
We might
ping
be seeing a
disadvantage,
Treasure
keep in
Box.
mind. So would have to think Triumvirate here. I don't know how either of them feel about this map, but it is a hilarious one to end with on a match this good. You look at the achievements and Shadow with the Mega Domination, but Connie won a spawn by at least 10 points and had a photo finish.
By 12 even.
What do we think we're going to get here? I think this is a very interesting...
We're getting Treasure Box on ping disadvantage for Shadow. So we stay on Divergence. Frost, remember your
To say
still
both
host.
players are not too fond of Triumvirate. I thought ShadowVisions would definitely be a little bit better. But it's hard to say.
This is a very interesting scenario here for ShadowVisions, with major ping disadvantage on Triumvirate. I don't know how much exactly, but probably somewhere around 100. So ShadowVisions looks to keep his perfect series record intact, and Connie looks to secure a monumental upset on the heels of a thrilling Promontory game, with a win in the final half second for her. We do it on Treasure Box, where Connie has the advantage with ping.
But it is still a very melee heavy map.
Yes, so Shadow with the slight advantage there. Gonna see how both of them default. And here we
Ready.
go.
Set.
Pretty
Go.
juicy spawn to start. Lots of yellows. Connie, gonna super speed.
Nice little line
Probably
from
better than not
Connie
super
and-
speeding there, but Shadow gonna get some of the rest of the spawn. Gonna leave the yellow and take the red. Not sure how that's gonna go. Shadow prepped with the speed of blast. But Connie goes to the
close
spawn.
spawn for
Shadow
Connie,
gets the blue.
but
Very nicely
whips
done.
it with the Mega
Stays
Marble.
controlled. And gets the expired yellow. Beautifully done. Another spawn in
And
the same
another
spot.
spawn.
Connie with the mega here. Gonna get a good amount of the spawn. Another blue. Can we leave this area ever? Shadow gets the blue,
I
but
do
Connie
not think
first to the
so.
spawn. 7-point lead for Shadow. Oh, hits the side of the platform.
Both of them
But
hit
Connie
these.
screws up too. Connie gonna get up first. Gonna actually come up slightly in favor of Shadow on that. I didn't see what Connie did to screw up. Oh, good spawn here. Shadow way overshoots. I'm not sure if it was due to the blast or not, but Connie ties the game up on that. Shadow
he
with
would've
the
missed
Ultra
even the
Blast here.
blast.
He's gonna take the entire upper segment and take a 6-point lead. Gonna get the Mega here. With the super speed as well. Has a line that he can get here. Gonna get it.
Almost gets
Connie
all of
with
the
a
yellows.
3-point lead. Gonna go back for the yellow, I'd imagine. Gonna get the red too. We'll see how that goes. He's right in the middle. Disaster for Connie, but Mega's Shadow in the stratosphere. I think he super speeds down to get back from it.
6-point
Oh,
lead.
Connie uses a super
Shadow.
speed up top, and that is not necessary. Because Shadow was at the bottom. Shadow
And
gonna wall hit to the top
whips
and
the
get the
blast,
gems there,
and-
and that is a 15-point lead for him. Gets the blast as well. And Spawn is behind him, has a line, gonna get one yellow, get both yellows actually. Get Mega
gets
by
both
Connie,
green.
but get the Mega after. Shadow has the super speed here, Mega wears off. Great line by Connie to take the value from that. Really fun to collect that with the Mega. All red spawn here, but still a lot of them. Shadow first to it by a lot. Still about a 15-point lead. He's gonna go
Another
up
blue.
and get the blue. Really well done from him. Connie, nerves definitely getting to her. She's gonna get the expired red, but Shadow not in great position here. Connie gonna get the blue and the yellow. So good spawn for her. Lead is 12, but Shadow,
Another blue.
beautiful
with-
position for this spawn. Gets the
Nice
blue, gets the yellows, gets all of it. Lead is 25 with a minute and change left. That is not good for Connie.
Another spawn.
Mega's Shadow, but doesn't do a ton with it. Lead is about 20 again. Shadow has the gyro, takes the Mega, then the blast. Has the Mega here with the super speed, and already gets the bulk of the spawn. Lead is 30. This is not looking good for Connie. Shadow with
He
the
would
blast.
need a
He knows how to
miracle
play this
to
map
get
very,
there.
very well. But Connie right next to
Close
this spawn. That's
spawn.
huge.
Lead down to 19.
Oh my goodness! Sends Shadow straight in the air with a Mega, and then sends him into the wall again, and the lead is down to 10. Connie is working her magic again, but will it be enough? Spawn here, better for Shadow. Connie with the Mega, able to split it, and Mega Shadow off, needs to get that yellow. She's going to. The spawn's gonna be better for Shadow.
Oh, hits the hole, and that's
Oh,
basically
Connie
game.
is not in good position for this spawn, and Shadow's gonna camp the entire thing, and that is gonna do this. Shadow with
That is
a
game.
14-point win on Treasure Box after Connie cut it to a few points in the final seconds.
Very nice.
But her luck wears off as Shadow gets a great spawn in the last 10 seconds. I didn't see the gem count in time. I think the blues were like really favored to Shadow, so that's what did that. What a match, though. I believe that is the only one to
Wow.
go to
Do
randomizer
you want
for
to say
Shadow.
anything to that, ShadowVisions?
Have to be really, really proud if you're Connie, and of course if you're Shadow for taking that in the end.
Did you see what happened on the last spawn?
I have no idea. I was honestly in the middle of choking that game, so I was a little distracted.
Connie was going for it, and she super speeded right into the hole that's in the center of the map.
Oh no.
Oh my god, I didn't
Okay.
see that.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Congratulations,
Oh
Shadow.
yeah.
Wow.
How are you feeling?
I mean, pretty good. I played really bad on Basic Hill. I played okay on Promontory. We both made a lot of mistakes under pressure. I probably could have lost that one too without even the repeat spawn. I mean, I have no one but myself to blame for losing that game. It was kind of a throw. And then Icky thought I was trolling picking Treasure Box, but I've had some very good games on Treasure Box recently.
I can
So
confirm
even on
that.
ping, yeah, DK got a little bit roughed up the other day. But yeah, even on ping, I mean, Connie's done very well here against me when she has ping advantage. So I was a little worried. I was kind of accepting the outcome that better ping is usually going to win this randomizer when both of us are so close in skill. So I'm glad I was able to play a good
Look
game,
at the
especially at the
mega
start.
difference on Treasure Box. 17-4 for Connie, and that is how she stayed in that game.
Especially at the end, she was very good with the megas.
Mhm.
I was generally better
Just
with the
put in the
prep.
torture chamber from like a minute 30 left to 30 seconds
Yeah.
left.
She rarely took the standard default.
Because her momentum was good enough with that mega. Average score margin of -2.
Yeah, it was a close one. I hope Connie is very proud of how she played in that game.
She should be.
Very good series.
Yeah, she says she feels pretty good. Yeah, I mean, you can't be too mad.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we've had a lot. It seems like we've had multiple reverse sweep opportunities that were not.
Yeah, I
ultimately not
can
converted.
remember a good amount of them. Don't ask me to name them, though.
Oh, she also played really well on megas. I was not expecting her to play so well. I kind of got a
Yeah,
little
I mean,
bit
she
unlucky
lost in like
with
the
the
final
ping.
10 seconds.
Yeah. So I mean, she definitely deserved to win the series if it went that way. And it was a lot of fun playing her. So thanks for the games.
Connie practiced
Yeah.
Vegas. There you go.
She did feel very good about
I'm
about our match.
I'm very glad that you don't have megas anymore. Just as you're probably glad that I don't have parkour boots.
Yeah, I got something else for you, buddy.
Oh boy.
Oh,
Alright, I'm gonna
yeah,
end the
yeah.
recording so I can upload this pronto.